Mission Healthy Relationships is a relationship strengthening program designed to help couples recognize common communication problems and the ways to correct them, understand different couple styles for problem solving, develop a plan for de-escalating arguments and conflict, use effective communication skills for listening and speaking, learn ways to protect and repair relationships, discuss challenges and concerns of military families and veterans and ways to strengthen relationships through renewed commitments to one another. Mission Healthy Relationships has been developed based on sound research about marital satisfaction, intimacy, and successful relationships in general. Designed to be used with couples in committed relationships who are experiencing operational combat stress, the program was specifically adapted for Virginia's Wounded Warrior program. Early testing of the curriculum, a weekend retreat in June 2010, was a great success. Those who participated ranged from individuals who have recently served to Vietnam veterans. Also, we were pleasantly surprised to even have one Korea War-era veteran couple. They wanted to be a part of the program to act as support for younger couples. As is typical of those who have served our nation, our participants were diverse and had a range of experiences, some of which included post-traumatic stress disorder and traumatic brain injury. Mission Healthy Relationships is an adaptation of curriculum that was originally developed by the Relationship Matters team of the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. Our ability to integrate post-combat health and stress into the core curriculum was particularly well suited for our veterans. However, we should point out that the curriculum could be used with all active duty and reserve force families, adapting modules to their unique circumstances, especially during family reintegration and post-deployment. As we said, Mission Healthy Relationships is based on what is known about marriage, marital satisfaction, and relationship success in general. The curriculum is appropriate for any couple in a committed relationship. Focusing on communication skills, program activities include group discussions about the pros and cons of problem-solving styles, and the activities focus on skills building in the area of communication and diffusing conflict. Developing awareness about how to approach a difficult subject like money and budgeting is central to our curriculum and is underscored by an educational video. The video illustrates active listening and central concepts such as remaining positive while being solution-focused. After approximately 8 hours of educational content, couples are equipped with new strategies, with the last couple's activity being focused on commitment. Each couple has their own workbook to which they may refer for refresher and reminder about communication and problem-solving skills in the future. One of the unique strengths of this particular relationship enhancement curriculum is our breakout groups, in which veterans are encouraged to talk about what is working in their relationship and also the challenges, sharing wisdom amongst themselves. Also, spouses participate in a similar activity. This approach was appreciated by participants whom expressed, in our program evaluation, satisfaction with not only the curriculum, but also appreciation for the relaxed and community-based programming in which we focused on family strengths. Because we used a local hotel for accommodations and food, we created a retreat environment. One of our couples was so appreciative that they mentioned the weekend was the only time they'd had alone together in the past 5 years. The kids were at the babysitter. All the program participants were eager to let you know about this program, and many of them gave testimonials. We'll let them speak for themselves.
This is a beneficial program, and I'm very impressed with what information has been passed out, what information that the directors have given us, and we have used that between each of us, and we have learned a lot. We have helped the program a lot, and I encourage everybody to come to one of these seminars because they will learn more about themselves and each other.
I find it very interesting that Ben had stated on the video that he would have exploded without having been taught this, without having gone through the training. I think it's very important that all couples not only be able to know how to utilize it, but commit to staying within the structure of keeping it from being explosive and argumentative.
I feel that if you put it to use and practice it on a consistent basis, it will definitely help your relationship and like Karen was saying, build that intimacy I think that everyone wants and craves and needs.
Finally, we were surprised when participants decided on their own at the end of the program to stand in a circle and pass on strength and compassion. By holding hands, they all stated, "I pass from my hand to yours, love and strength." And this seems to be the best way to sum up the event. The new friendships developed during this weekend retreat most certainly will form into new opportunities for support, as many of the spouses and veterans agreed to organize a post-event potluck supper to continue their newfound supportive relationships. Finally, when the group made a standing ovation to thank event organizers, it was clear that the weekend was worthwhile and the early program success was obvious, and the standing ovation was for everyone because everyone participated.
In 2008, the General Assembly of Virginia passed legislation creating the Virginia Wounded Warrior Program. The Virginia Wounded Warrior Program provides an integrated, comprehensive, and responsive system of services to veterans and family members affected by military operational stress, including traumatic brain injury. Especially now, as a generation of veterans return from combat operations in Iraq and Afghanistan, Virginia must have services in place to help veterans and family members deal with conditions such as post-traumatic stress syndrome and traumatic brain injury. Mission Healthy Relationships fills a vital need for veterans and their families. Veterans returning from deployment may find it hard to reconnect with their spouses, children, or significant others. Likewise, spouses, children, or significant others may find it difficult to reconnect with the veteran. The operational tempo of military service and the unique experience of combat service can affect relationships in a way that makes it difficult to balance individual needs with the needs of one's partner. In some cases, stressful conditions may continue for many years, impacting not only spousal relationships, but also relationships within the larger family unit. The Virginia Wounded Warrior Program recognizes the central importance of healthy relationships. In June 2010, the Virginia Wounded Warrior Program, in partnership with the VCU School of Social Work and the Region 4 Consortium of Community Services Boards, piloted Mission Healthy Relationships. 12 couples completed the workshop, which featured relationship building skills. The curriculum was based on a successful model used by the National MS Society for couples coping with the effects of multiple sclerosis. Initial feedback indicated high levels of satisfaction with Mission Healthy Relationships. Couples commented on the social support and the bond they felt with one another as a result of the workshop. In the years to come, we can expect many more veterans and spouses to seek support for problems connected to military service or combat service. By helping veterans and spouses improve their relational skills, couples can then focus on their futures. Additionally, they can build or rebuild their futures with the knowledge that they are not alone.